Ani kumaparami, wala kumaparami. Firstly, we apologize. Kami community program na eri kumai na pama di sebab. Na au atani kau kau na warna. Kami program pirage, program Vele. Tani kau kau ari kau wala kumaparami. Kalau na penewana man. Picture where pai kia, kenai. Picture. Na picture slide ya. Left out picture ku. Right Parliament House picture na. National Parliament. Ana ilabi. Politician member of Parliament aina ulu kirina. Ina ulu meau bagina. It's a very tough and difficult job. Awa saya pukakan aina ulu ai. Mula awal Vele and Meterega na majo indao. Politician agira. Member of Parliament struggle over it. One our first of all in our Parliament system na fiel Now challenge come in our public service side. How do you organize the influence of public service to work with you and work for you to serve your people? Challenge come na member for onai fail na. By the time they get used to the system, 5 years is up. They have to go back to elections. However, member of Parliament ina hulu fine. Auna ti mawa nevena. Ana vena leo. Yana bo na revina pa aina ma. Auma iwa wanwe posbe aluna. Aina huluma yara le pa raba lai pa arigina. Wanuga yabu gobona nai aima yabu gobona. Ala wai yabu gobona na aigo magani mai. Gobona aigo magani mai. Aura wanuga golu na umi omina me auma aina kama milagena. Omina vi mai aina kama milagena. Au pa marabo wa huna. Why we powerful na na tawa mai au pabe gora Port Moresby is only 3 hours away. Port Moresby is only 3 hours away. Tavera is 1 hour flight away. Why are we living like this? Yara mawili wanama ilam. Our platform for the first 5 years fix about first, about the Peraba, about Ainama, our Yarena, about Pevanamabo, fix about first. My vision for Abau is Babau Valiguna Pe Palugala Aina. Build a new Abau. About it you will be proud of, about it I will be proud of, about it my children will be proud of, about it my grandchildren will be proud of. About what we're going to tell. But first, let's fix Abau first. Abau is in a mess. Our platform, campaign platform now, it's based on Proverbs chapter 29, verse 18. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 18. Palawanena, where there is no vision, people perish. Where there is no vision, people perish. Politicians magari vision propaganda. Leader magari vision propaganda. Not a political difference. Why have I explained? Only for our Marco family, a Marco friend, my friends, my family, our way. When I decided to run for elections, I did not want the committee system. I did not want the committee system. Our family, I am a leader. I am not a politician. We are not going to follow all the other candidates. We are not going to form committees. We will operate by family and friends. Why, Nero? Because committee system is very corrupt. Committee system is full of lema. Committee system is full of muna. Committee system breaks up families. Committee system breaks up villages. And committee system is breaking up our district. Our committee system. Committee system is the institution set up by people, politicians, for their own convenience, for themselves, their supporters, and whoever after them. I decided to go by family. On the system of family system. Why family system? God instituted, family is the institution created by God. Family is an institution created by God. I decided in this election campaign to stick with God's institution, not a political institution. So the picture here on my fight. It's picture Ilana National Strategic Plan 2010-2050. Architect, author, I am the architect and author of PNG Vision 2050. When I was focused, when I presented to Sir Michael Somali and to Sir Fuka Temu in their cabinet on the 1st of September 2008, I presented the National Strategic Plan 2010-2050, which is now the PNG Vision 2050. After I wrote the plan, after I designed the plan, I am picture over, but in this picture I am briefing all the governors of Papua New Guinea on the Vision 2050. Make no mistake, I am the author and the architect of PNG Vision 2050. For the records, let me tell you, not many people will know, PNG Vision 2050 is founded on God's advice in Genesis chapter 1 and 2, creation of the world. I was asking God, how can you help me build a better Papua New Guinea? I went back to Genesis chapter 1 and 2 and learned a lot of wisdom from God in designing the PNG Vision 2050. 1 month ago, I got a telephone call from Manila on my mobile phone in my house. President of the Philippines of Manila, President Marcos Bombom, Agana Chief Advisor Awariniko, Vele Nayo, Vision 2050, PNG Vision 2050, we know law. Can you help Philippines write their PNG Vision 2050? My response to the President's office, I am going for campaign, so when I finish, I will sit down and come and help you write the Philippines Vision 2050. But we need some help straight away. Okay, I will help you now. I will help you only on the condition that you will help my other people with fisheries, forestry and agriculture projects. That's not a problem now. Philippines has got 100 million people. Big market. We need to start to tap into that market opportunity. PNG is only 10 million people. Philippines, very small country. We are about 1/3 more than Philippines, bigger than Philippines, landmass. Our opportunity, you know. When Marape became the Prime Minister, he bought my ticket. Prime Minister Marape bought my ticket, and I spent 1 week with him in Manila. 1 week with Marape in Manila. Marape now in Vele. I want to take back PNG, and agriculture is a very big part of my plans. I told Marape, I'm happy to work with you. Just do the right thing now. Picture for I am Rainbow Fighter, the late Sam Basil, Office of the President of Philippines, myself and Prime Minister Marape in Manila. There is a physical evidence there. I am not telling lies. I am not telling lies. There is a physical evidence there, photographic evidence. me and Marabea and the team. I brought a team from Switzerland, I put a team together in the Philippines, and we briefed Marabea and his new cabinet. We will in 2022, I'm a farmer. There are 26 of us running for elections. I am not looking for a job. I'm going to serve the people of Abau. I do not want to be worshipped. I am putting my hands up to serve the people of Abau. We have a responsibility, all of us. We have to ask, all of us, get 26 candidates, 3 questions. What is your vision for Abau? What is your vision about Wanigela? Question number 2. What is your plan about What are your plans to make Abau a better place? And question number 3, why should I vote for you? Those are questions, you have a duty under the Constitution to ask those questions. You must ask me those questions, you must ask the 25 other candidates those questions. That is your constitutional right, that is your obligation to yourself, your children, your grandchildren, and the future. Another explanation already. There is a very big difference between a politician and a leader. But here in the country we have made a mistake of thinking that politicians are leaders. No. Politicians are not leaders. Let me explain the difference. Politicians, they form committees. When they get the money, they only look after their voters, themselves, their families. And if there is left over, they feed the rest of us. Politicians create beggars. Politicians do not empower people. Politicians create beggars because they have no vision for the next generation. They only have a vision for the next election. That's the politician. A leader serves everybody. He has a vision for his people for the next generation. So your children and your grandchildren's future is assured and protected and uplifted. Leadership. So do not vote for a politician. Vote for a leader. Politicians create beggars. Leaders create followers and empower people to rise up. There's the difference between politicians and leaders. I am a leader. I don't follow the committee system. I follow God's family system. What is Abau's problem? Picture now. I know over the last 5-10 years, we are pushing trucks on the road. For Abau people, that's normal. For people in Wabeg and Hagen, that's how they ride on fancy cars and there. We are pushing 3 hours away from Port Moresby, capital city of Papua New Guinea. Are we dogs and pigs? Why are powerful here now? Treated like by animals, by our politicians, not our leaders. If they were true leaders, we would not be living like this. We would be empowered because we believe in a big God, not a small God. Oh, having us a bigger God than our God, what's wrong with us? When our friends from Kanai and Rome, they walk 5 hours on the road to Kapari Market to sell. What a shame. What a shame. And our friends from islands and New Guinea islands and everywhere, they get in nice cars, nice roads, and they're driving to the market. What did I continue fighting? You want change or no? That's what I'm fighting for. That's what I stand for. I am not looking for a job. So please, if politicians don't vote for me. I don't want your vote if you want me as another politician. I'm not another politician. I am a leader. I started at hospital in 2010 when I was with Sefoka's office. 2010, I went to Olset. The late Willie Kuko is now not with us. He was contesting the Gambok seat. Both of us is to drive down with all sets, have a look around. Then all sets gave us 3 million kina from the tax credit scheme. The project started. Go in reality. It's not finished. I started the project 10 years ago. What happened? Why is the hospital not finished? Well, I don't know. That's the difference between leaders and politicians. Yana school minor, our power, Amazon Bay, I power my cloud bay. I feel sorry for our schools. When I was going to school at Konopoti in the 70s, very nice schools, very nice teachers. We were very well trained. Our children, this is the next group of leaders. I'm very sorry, but if you don't change this, Abau is finished. Abau is finished. I know. When we did the Vision 2050, we visited 89 districts in 3 months. I was the team leader of the group, and so I got the whole team. In my team were people like Robert Agarobe, Alan Bed, Reverend Samson Loa, who was that? Michael Malabak. I got Sefuka to help me. We got them appointed through cabinet. They were on my team. I was their boss. I was the leader. The chairman was Professor Kawanamo. We designed. We only want 3 things. We want money in the pocket for ourselves, and we want money in the accounts for our families. Number 2, I got one of my business job opportunities pure creative. Number 3, I might when we walk into our house, we put the light on, the light comes on. When we go into our house, we go to the shower, we turn the tap on, the tap comes on. That's what the Papua New Guinea rural community told the Vision 2050 team. We want to live in our villages like you are living in Port Moresby. So what is the solution for Abau? Solution for Abau now? Very simple. We find the right leader. Not another politician. A leader who will look after everybody, whether you vote for him, vote for her, whether you like a face or do not like his face, whether you hate him or do not hate him. A leader who will work for everyone. What is the kind of leadership I offer? Sorry, I work for 3 prime ministers of this country. Sir Michael Somare, I work with Sir Julius Mekere, or 5 of them. Mekere, Peter O'Neill. These are prime ministers I work with. I also work with 3 deputy prime ministers, Sir Vukatemu, Don Polier, and Belden Nama. I also work for about 6 ministers of agriculture, livestock and agriculture and livestock. I believe I am very well qualified. I have something to offer, a special thing for the people of Abau. I am the only leader. I was also, as a secretary, I was also the chairman of the United Nations Food Safety and Food Trade Council for North America and Southwest Pacific. I am the only secretary who brought ministers and governors and everybody together on one table on the issue of food trade and food safety. A picture of you here. That's me, Governor Tubaiding, Minister Tommy Tomskol, Prime Minister Peter O'Neill, and the head of the United Nations Food Safety and Food Trade Council. I brought them together 2 times in PNG, once in Medeng and second time in Kokopo. That's the kind of leadership I'm offering Abau people today. On the other thing, our development party, a computer here, our development party constitution, I wrote the constitution of our development party. It's in this computer. After I wrote it, I got my brother to be the public officer for 1 month in the newspaper. Then my wife went to the bank and paid the fee. our development party. What became the... After we did all that, Sir Puka picked up the phone and said, Vele, I found some very nice islanders, really God-fearing Christian people. I said, you can take your party and go, I'm leaving. You can take your party and go, I'm leaving. Yeah, custodian, he was the public officer. My wife had paid the bills. I wrote the constitution and I wrote the party policies. After we did all the hard work, given to somebody else. I wanted to make Puka the Prime Minister of this country. That's why I spent my own money and resources and my brain power and my heart to do that. When he found islanders, I said, thank you. They are also our brothers and sisters. You go and work with them. Out of vision, I want the best for Abau. Best schools, best hospitals, best everything, and the best markets for our agriculture, fisheries, and forestry products. That's what I will fight for in Parliament. I'm not a gilly one who will go and trade my people about for a ministry or for a position. No. Abau people vote for me, I will fight for Abau people. I proved that in the department, in the sector, and I will do it again for Abau. In the department, I looked at the 6.8 million people in the country, farmers. Abau is only 100,000. Piece of cake for me. Self-feed them back, I'm going to self-feed them back. Time for Gully leadership is over. Time for Gully leadership is over. Time for true leadership. Leadership, auna. Abau live get your rights, get your conditions, get your freedom, get your motive, they fight with you. Sorry, I have a roadmap already. I have my vision. I will concentrate on 5 areas in my policy areas. My vision, Abau Valiguna. Policies in the first 5 years, agriculture, fisheries, forestry, education, and health. Fisheries, I want to fisheries, fisheries, I want fish. I want to look at fish. Our quagga and crayfish, lobster. Prawns, oysters. So those are things that I'd like to look at. I have already had discussions with people like Governor Pakop on how we can work together for better markets for Abau farmers and Abau fishermen. So I have already started the groundwork. I don't care what I get in, no, this is a project for me. It is not for me to do the MP. My target, right now, about people, we are earning about 10,000, 15,000 to 20,000 kina a year. My model and my plan, I want to increase that to between 40 to 60,000 in the first 5 years. We can bring in intervention and development and economic growth so that our people are moving from 10,000 or 20,000 to 40,000 to 60,000 kina per year. So you can pay your school fees by yourself. You don't need to worry about our town people. You don't have to wait for a member of parliament, DSIP and all the rubbish. No! Got to be financially fit. You are men, we are men in Abau. We have to be proud to be Abau. I have a plan, I have a model already for Abau. For our brothers and sisters in Amazon Bay, I would like to build them a community hall in Kupiano where they have nice showers, just like in Alutau. They do it for the outer islands. They come, have shower, toilet, everything, all, but they have to pay a small fee. It's not free. We got to charge them maybe 5 kina or 10 kina, so that they can come and sell their produce. For Port Moresby, I want to create markets in agriculture for our and fisheries and forestry for our Abau people. I have already started creating markets in agriculture for overseas markets. We will continue that in fisheries and forestry. Kupiano town, sorry, I forgot. Kupiano town, the Kupiano settlement. It's not a town. Kupiano settlement. On the power idea, nanu idea, no sanitation. Power can and no sanitation. It's not a town, it's a settlement. Moranda settlement is much better than Kupiano town. 6 mile settlement is much better than Kupiano town. They have running water, they have toilets. Now you need to talk bigger with you, sorry. Come on. How will you tell you? If you don't have to vote for me, vote a leader. But don't vote a politician again. Party find your. If you can, if I'm on 26 as another leader, vote for him or her. Economic, how do I build the economy in Abau? I am thinking of building trading posts. For Amazon Bay, I want to build a trading post in Margarita. For Cloudy Bay, trading post at Newtown. And for Aroma Coast, trading post in Mapa. Kupeno is our capital. We are going to upgrade it, modernize it, and make it really beautiful. That's my vision for New Abau. That's what I will do for the New Abau. Education, I also want to train up leaders to take over from me. In the first 5 years, I will establish a leadership academy for Abau. So they must start taking over for me. Not wait for a long time. I'll train them up so when they all put their hands up, they are quality leaders running for elections. Our secretary criticism come now. You are secretary for agriculture, you didn't do anything for Abau. Let me explain the role of the head of department and the role of member of parliament. Member of parliament gana inaudua consultation eldana calls with all the LLGs. They get together and then they do a district development plan, 5-year district development plan. After that, the member then, who is the chairman of the DDA, then calls a DDA meeting, board meeting. There they look at all the projects and they decide which ones are priority and which ones are not. After that, it is the job of our colleagues, public servants in Kupiano, to write project proposals for national government. The role of the member of parliament in all that is to lobby for political support, so that when his projects are approved, he's got enough political support to push it to cabinet and push it to parliament in the budget process. The role of a head of department is when we get the submission from district, Abau district and Kupiano, in agriculture we go through Penanama, accept it. If it's sort of the high quality, we send it back to do it up again. When we accept it, we go to the Department of National Planning and Monitoring. Our question is it in line with the government's development priorities? If they say yes, then we take it to the Department of Treasury and Department of Finance. Do we have enough money for this project? If they say yes, then they say, okay, DAL, Department of Agriculture and Livestock, you write the proposal for budget now. National budget submission. That's when we come in. Let me tell you for the records. From 2011 to 2017, DAL never got any project from Abau district. Abau district, money proposal I have Abau district. Why? I am a son of Abau. So Buka knows the way I work. I come inside and meet the same street I go. I never got any agriculture project from 2011 to 2017. I got it from all the other members of parliament, many of them, and I helped them. I don't know whether they did it in fisheries or projects or whatever. But in agriculture, for the record, while I was there as secretary from 2011 to 2017, zero balance about. No projects came into my office. No projects came into my office. DSIP, government, about 20 million kina a year. So one term, a member of parliament gets 100 million kina, one term. 100 million kina from government alone. You have money for forestry, you have money for fishing. I don't know where the money is going. So there's a lot of money in Abau, but nothing to show for it. It's time for Abau people to build their own economy, not depend on government. For handouts, we should be proud. Other members of parliament, much younger members of parliament all over the country are doing very well in their districts. And they're only 1 or 2 terms. Time for change, my friends. Time for change. One of the things about politicians, not only here but all over the country, many of our politicians think that they are God. We carry them on the chair and we jump up and down and we do all these things. While the road is bad up, while the hospital is not fixed, while the schools are breaking down, we are getting them on the chair and jumping up and down like this. We are worshipping them. I only have one God. That God is up in heaven. I only have one God and that God is in heaven. Vote for a leader, not a politician. Vote for a leader, not a politician. Ahora hariku mafarami wala wala mafarami mana rimai ni re. 3 questions I will for my pure mai. Number 1, what is your vision for Abau? What is your vision about Abau? Abau is in a mess. What are your plans to make it a better place? And finally, why should I vote for you? I will question I am about putting up our hands, offering us a choice to serve people of Abau. Abau was 85 years old last year. On the 19th of August, he died. Amari wari wana wewe nere na kwe vele ni wewe. Yari kita ntebo uti. Awa mapewe na waiza ama na wewe. Ono na malele pe wa oina number 1 vote wa oina puna ona. Vote 1 for Abau Openwa. Pet Ilawa will vote for Dr. Vele Pet Ilawa. Sadly, that is not the case. He died last year. But I know God and my brother, the late Reverend Alupet, up in heaven have already cast the first 2 votes for me. For Abau Open Seat. Today all of us, 42,000 of us will go to the polls for Abau. 5 seconds of your time in the polling booth will decide, you will decide what Abau will look like, what Abau will feel like, what kind of future are you going to build for your children in Abau. 5 seconds, pure vote in our Namahari. If you make a mistake, let's not blame anybody else. We have 5 seconds in 5 years to make a very important decision for the next 5 years. With all that, God bless you all, God bless our and God bless Papua New Guinea. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.